Are you familiar with the book of Revelation, like the 13th and the 17th chapter, where it talks about the beast that was and is not and yet is? Well, here in the 17th chapter, verse 7, it says, "And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, that's the harlot that rides the whole beast, and of the beast that carrieth her, and of the which have the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast which thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. And they that dwell upon the earth shall wonder, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold that the beast was and is not, and yet is. Here is the mind which hath wisdom, the 7 heads which are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. There are 7 kings, 5 have fallen, 1 is, the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. The 7 heads are from the beginning, the world powers in the world: Egypt, Assyria, Babylon, the dual power of Media and Persia, Greece, Rome, and today, and after Rome fell, Britain emerged as a great power. It says the sun never set on British soil, and now that has moved to her partner, which is the United States of America. They have come out to be the dominant part of the last head of the beast, which has 2 horns. And if we turn to chapter 13, see in verse 3, it says, "And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. They worshipped the devil, that gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him?" Well, the Hillary Clinton supporters, they are supporters of the New World Order beast. It hasn't come to full power yet, but that's what their objective is. And now that Donald Trump has come in, something has happened. Also with Brexit, the Britain getting out of the EU. You see, and they're setting themselves up for possibly retaliation from the nations of the world, just like you see all the violence happening because Trump got in. They're cuckoo, man. These never before in the presidential race did these Satanists come out and with violence and protesters and foul speech like they're doing now. And so what's going to happen now that Trump is definitely against this New World satanic order? He's definitely against it. He wants to build America up just like it was before. American president caring about American people. What's going to happen? Well, possibly the 7th head, which is the United States, Britain, could be struck militarily, because it says they had a deadly wound, and it calls it a sword wound, which indicates military action. So when it gets the sword wound, it says that the wound was healed, and all the world follows after the beast. The beast is that New World Order, their plan, and they thought they had it sewn up. But now that Trump got in, this might embolden some wicked nations. I don't know who, China, Iran, I don't know. But even Europe, the European EU is complaining about Trump. They're all complaining about him, and because they're not in line. You see how violent the Hillary protesters are. Let's see what happens with the world. Is the United States going to get struck militarily? And then worship the beast? Everybody conform and worship the beast, and the satanic plan is going to go ahead? We'll have to wait to see what happens. But possibly this is what could be it. And that's going to be the birth of the real New World Order. And you know where its capital is? It's over there in Jerusalem. Yeah, that's the kingdom of the Antichrist. Because their Messiah, they haven't forgotten about that. The Jews controlled the Democratic Party, and all this Satanism and stuff is all in anticipation for the arrival of the Satan, the devil, and that who he will possess a man, and he will be the Antichrist. And they'll all follow after the beast, but it doesn't end there, you see. Once they get their system in and attack the people of God, God says, he that touches you touches the apple of mine eye, and God is going to react. And the plagues are going to come. And after the plagues are going to come, he's going to have the Babylon the Great attacked by the kings of the earth. Who is that old harlot, that old sorcerer, who is merchants were the great men of the earth. That Jewish cabal is going to be destroyed by the kings of the earth. And then they line up their armies against Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ will defeat them because he is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Where are you going to put your faith? They got all kinds of deception now going on. That old lie that they told, that Jesus was just a cheap magician. They're trying to have Satan go out and imitate his miracles, to show that Jesus was just a magician. But Jesus did things that they could never do. And, it's so strange, See, the thing is my videos are not eye candy. I don't use high tech. You give candy to children because they love it, and there's a lot of people, all they want is views. I don't have much views. I don't care as long as the information gets out, and when it gets out, it spreads, and it does, because I've watched it happen. And so let's see what happens here now, huh?